Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy working Friday. It is time for a leg day lift. I'm not gonna lie, I've been pushing it off. I'm really not in the mood to hit legs today, but we're going to do it because today is our day to hit legs. So I am going to stay disciplined, even though I am not feeling very motivated today. Y'all picked the fit of the day. We got our Whitney Simmons mesh shorts on, and it's like eucalyptus, and then the sports bra from the Whitney Simmons X Gymshark collection in pollen yellow. Let's go get it. Let's get this lift. We're gonna get it done and dusted. Once Big Booty Remix number 20 is playing, I'm gonna love it. I just know it.
Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side.
Day we hustle, but the night we
Know that they ride or die. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side.
Day we hustle, but the night
Boys by my side. Know that they ride or die. My name came up a lot, it sounds more when I was not around. Certain people that I know, they ain't no longer about. My name came up a lot, it sounds more when I was not around. Certain people that I know, they ain't no longer about. My name came up a lot, it sounds more when I was not around. Certain people that I know, they ain't no longer about. My name came up a lot, it sounds more when I was not around.
So we just finished up with all of our sets of barbell back squats today. So I did 3 ramp up sets, started with the bar, worked my way up, then I did 2 good working sets. My goal, because I really have been focusing on my form recently, has really just been good to get good, clean reps. I've really been trying to focus on making sure my depth is there, so I really don't want to compromise my back in any of my forms that I'm doing. So even though I've been keeping it a little bit later than what I know I'm capable of, I'm still really pushing myself because I've been increasing my depth, which is also making it much harder on me. Now I am moving into conventional deadlifts because I told you, programming Marissa is on a whole nother freaking level when she programs. So I'm doing conventional deadlifts, same format, 3 sets of 8 to 10 for our ramp up sets, and then 2 sets of 4 to 6 for our like heavy working sets. I'm gonna try to push this a little bit more than I have been recently because my back is feeling good today, but I'm also gonna kind of like just play it by ear and see how my back feels as I continue to work through this. I'm all about good form recently. I'm really not about killing my back in the process. Nice and sweaty, nice and warmed up. Wasn't ready for this leg day, I told you, but now that I'm working, let's do it.
Certain people that I know, they ain't no longer about. I'm an OG boy. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. OG boy.
Day we hustle, but the night we
OG boy. Know that they ride or die.
Finished up with conventional deadlifts. I did do my last set at right around 175. The only reason why I'm saying it's around is because the weight that we have in this little like trainer cage in my gym, I don't know the exact amount, only because it's in kilograms, and I'm so bad at converting kilograms to pounds, but I think it was right around 175. I did do that for 1. It felt very heavy, which like is frustrating because I know that I can do a lot more than that, but because I haven't really been lifting super heavy recently, I've really been focusing on my form. It felt really heavy today, but I am really happy that I did it, even if it was for 1, because I do want to continue building my strength even though I am focusing on my form. So my form was really good doing the 1. I didn't film it, but my form looked great doing the 1. I felt good at least doing it, doing the 1, and now I'm moving into my next superset. So I am going to be doing 20 weighted forward lunges and then 10 good mornings, but I'm going to have the barbell on my back the whole time for both. Let's do it.
These brothers my guys, know that they fly. Know that they fly, know that they ride or die. Cold, these brothers my guys, know that they fly. Know that they fly, know that they ride or die. CJ Ike, they ain't no longer about. They ain't no longer about. They ain't no longer about. CJ Ike, they ain't no longer about.
banged out that superset. I am so freaking tired. My quads are literally dying. They are so sore from yesterday's workout that I did, the Thursday 6 a.m. class that I always do. They are so freaking sore from that workout. And now I'm banging out 3 sets of 20 calf raises. I neglect training my calves so freaking much. I hate doing it. I don't know why. There's no reason. They're not that strong. They get sore very easily, so I neglect training them, and I've decided I'm going to start to be better at that. So I'm doing 3 sets of 20 calf raises. I wanted to use the machine that we have, but someone is currently on it, so I'm just using 2 kettlebells, 1 in each hand to add that extra weight. So 3 sets of 20 of those. I'm gonna bang out quick.
Know that they ride or die. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my seat. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my seat.
Baby hustle, but the night.
Boys by my seat. Know that they ride or die.
All right, leg day done and fork and dusted. Holy Lord, my legs are feeling so tired. First off, I don't like know how to flex my quads. Like this is like, that's about all I got. It's about all I got going for me. It's just like to flex it as if I'm gonna stretch. Like I literally don't know, but it was such a good freaking leg workout. I finished it off with 4 sets of 20 leg extensions. Do I hate myself? Literally, do I? I don't know. Programming me, she's a freaking nutcase. I'm going to finish off with most likely 10 minutes on an incline walk on the treadmill just to get a little cardio in, get a little bit of steps in. Then I'm going to head home and make myself some lunch because I am freaking starving. And I will chat with you guys when I get there. All right, we got some tacos for lunch. It is ground turkey and then obviously like taco seasoning and all that. And then I have salsa, sour cream, cheese. Our hard taco shells broke while they were in our cabinet. So I am going to somehow concoct these hard shells to be a taco, but I was pretty determined to eat tacos, so I was gonna figure it out one way or another. So excited, I'm so freaking hungry. All right, this is what we got for dinner tonight. We were just feeling like super lazy and didn't feel like really putting together something. So it's nice because it's already like a frozen little meal, chicken, Florentine, and farfalle. You literally just warm this bad boy up, put it in a little skillet, 10 minutes until it's just literally hot, and then you're ready to eat it. We're gonna make a little Caesar salad on the side of it and call it dinner for the night because we were just feeling lazy and didn't feel like whipping something up from scratch. Good morning, y'all. It is now Saturday. I am getting ready to make my little like pre-workout stack. I'm like taking it in my little like blender bottle to go today because I do have a haircut at 9, so that's how I'm starting off my day today. Guys, I hate getting my haircut. I hate it. I hate getting my haircut. If you guys know, you know that in the 3rd grade, I know this is like, it's a deep-rooted fear. In the 3rd grade, I had, I guess, really bad lice. This is the story according to my mom. I don't really remember it. I had really bad lice and my mom had to cut my hair, and I'm not kidding you. She cut it up to like here, and I look like Dora the Explorer. So now when I get my hair cut, even though I fully am not going to get my hair cut that short, and I'm literally going to get like 4 or 5 inches off, and you guys will probably not even realize that I got my hair cut, I am so freaking nervous. But I do just like want to get a cut. I think I'm probably going to get, like I said, 4 or 5 inches. I am going to get like layers back in because I always do, and then they just like grow out because my hair grows so freaking fast. And I also need to get it thinned out just because my hair is so thick that it's like one of my favorite parts of getting my hair cut is when they just thin it out, and it just feels so much more light on my head. But I am going to the gym right from the hair salon, so I'm making my little pre-workout stack of the day. The pre-workout that I'm doing today is Galaxy Lemonade from Alani Nu. I'm doing a full scoop of that. I tried this one out I guess it must have been a little over a month now back, and I really like it. It definitely is sour, but mixing it with something that isn't as like tart, kind of just like, it's a nice blend. So the pump that I got, just because it's all that GNC had, was mango sorbet. So this is the stim-free one. So this is the one that does not have any caffeine in it. So if you are super sensitive to caffeine, you would be able to just take the pump. If you still wanted some of the effects of the pre-workout's gonna give you that caffeine. It has that beta-alanine, give you that extra endurance, where pump, on the other hand, is more of just like a vasodilator. So it's going to help the blood flow to your muscles, give you that nice pump, make you feel like you're getting like jacked, you know what I mean? So I am putting that all together in my little blender bottle at the gym when I first get there. I'll add some water to it, shake it up, drink it, and then I'll get started with my lift. Just nervous about getting my hair cut. I know, like literally the person who does my hair is the sweetest and best person in the entire world. And literally, if I told her I wanted to even cut it this short, which I don't obviously, she would actually just tell me no because she loves the length of my hair. But every single time I go in, I'm just so freaking nervous because I hate getting my hair cut. So I'm going to leave for that in a little bit, and then we're gonna get on with our day. Also, little fit of the day before I go. I have on this little jacket that everyone always asks about. This is from Urban Outfitters. I literally am obsessed. It's like the yogi cropped hoodie. I have it in this color, which is like their purple, and then also their black color. And then I have on Gymshark's V-neck training sports bra, and then the Whitney Simmons X Gymshark cycling shorts. For a back day moment, y'all already know we love the thin strappy back, so they're gonna show off all the back gains. Little fit of the day. This is like such a staple for me in the winter. I literally throw this bad boy on all the time. Zipper up, nice and a little warm. It's kind of like, I like the oversized sleeves, but it's also like cropped. So be into that look. I did it. My hair is all cut, guys. I don't even know if you could like literally tell the difference, but I did get 4 whole inches off. 4 whole inches I got removed from my head. It feels so much healthier and lighter and like just nicer. But 4 inches gone, and I was panicking. I was like, yeah, I think 4 inches should be fine. And then she was like, yeah, like 4 or 5. And I was like, let's just start with 4. And then she did 4, and I was like, this is good for now. But it feels so nice, so healthy. You probably can't even notice the difference, and that's just the way I like it. So we're at the gym now, gonna go in, drink my pre-workout, and then get ready for a back and biceps lift. All right, we are back from lunch after the gym. First off, it was such a hot working fire flames workout. I love a back and biceps workout. I absolutely freaking love it. It just felt so good. I love the feeling. My arms are so freaking tired. I love it. It was such a good workout. Loved it. And then we went to Mod Pizza afterwards. We were at the gym. I did also get on the body composition test, the InBody. I've done it on here before in the past. And so I figured I would like just take a second and share kind of the number I'm at right now for percent body fat with you guys and kind of just have a little chat about all of that, because honestly, I've been in like a super strange place the past like week and a half, 2 weeks or so about just like how I feel, about how I look. And I shared it a little bit on my Instagram, but like I've kind of just been in a weird headspace recently, and like it's pretty uncommon for me to feel super insecure about how I look, just in all honesty. It just is. And over the past couple of weeks, I've just been feeling consistently self-conscious and just like how I look. And like while I know it may not come off that way on like my social media and like how I'm posting things, like I will like look in the mirror and kind of just be like bleh, and like for no particular reason. And I've just been feeling very frustrated with that recently, just because like I'm not training for any particular reason at this point in my life. Like I'm literally just training to like be healthy. I'm training to like lead a healthy lifestyle, to stay in shape. Of course, like I like lifting heavy weights. I like being able to see the weights that I'm lifting increase. I like being able to push how much I am lifting on a weekly basis, but that's also like I'm not trying to max out on anything. I'm not trying to hit new PRs. I mean, if it happens, awesome, exciting, great, but it's definitely not something that I'm like super hyper focused on. And so I guess I've just been really kind of just in a funk about it recently. I wanted to get on the scale 2 weeks ago and kind of do this body composition test, and then I psyched myself out and I was like, well, what if the number isn't what I want it to look like? What if I am disappointed by the results? And like once again, there was nothing in particular I was hoping to see. I just was nervous that it wouldn't be the number that I wanted it to be, whatever that number was. I don't even know what that means, but that's just how I felt. Like I was so nervous that I would get on the scale, I would see something I didn't like, and then I would just be in this like weird headspace where I really just like, I don't know, just like didn't like the way I looked. And so I've been pushing it off, but today I told myself I was going to do it. And so I did it. My body fat percentage is at 27% body fat. And for me, just in all honesty, that's on the higher side than it has been the past couple times. And when I've done it, I typically tend to hover around like 26-ish is kind of my normal. So like it is a percent higher, which like may not seem like a lot, but it kind of is like, it's just more than what I was used to seeing. It's not a bad number by any means, and I'm not sharing this number so you can compare your numbers if you have them to my numbers. These are just my numbers, and so I'm being honest with them. But it is a little bit higher than what I was expecting to see. And like, while yes, it probably does play a factor that I am supposed to get my period over the course of this next week, so you do tend to gain a little bit of weight, there's a little bit more bloating, you retain a little bit more water, whatever, the whole 9 yards, all of that plays a factor, of course. But I also have just been a little bit more lenient with like the foods that I'm eating. My training has still been really good recently, but of course I've been a little bit more lenient with the foods I'm eating. I've been eating out a little bit more, or just getting another helping of things if I'm still hungry. I've just been a little bit more lenient. But the purpose of why I'm sharing this with you guys is that I think it's so important to be like, yes, I am not at the leanest I have ever been in my entire life, but when I was the leanest I was in my entire life, I was not happy outside of what I looked like. I didn't even like what I looked like then. I was still super self-conscious. I didn't think I was skinny enough. I didn't think I was in shape enough when I was the leanest and most in shape I have ever been. So for me, where I'm at right now, while the number may look a little bit higher than what it has looked in the past, I'm like the happiest I've ever been with my life. I am creating a balance of doing stuff outside of the gym, going out to eat, getting a drink with friends, but also really pushing myself in the gym and eating healthy, I would say 75-80% of the time, and then giving myself that leeway the other percent of the time. But at the end of the day, this is a lifestyle. So while yes, it is nice to be lean and be fit and be muscular and be in shape, it's also important to create that balance for yourself. And for me, at least, when I was the leanest I had ever been in my entire life, one, I wasn't happy with how I looked because I still was so self-conscious. I was never satisfied. And 2, I was doing nothing else besides hyper focusing on what I was eating and how much I was exercising. So now the fact that I've given myself a little bit of grace, a little bit of leeway, sure, I'm going to see those numbers start to shift a little bit and maybe put on a little bit of percent body fat, not an excessive amount and not to the point that it's even in a bad place. It's not a bad number by any means, but it's just more. So I think it's just really important to share that because I've been so in my own head. But now that I'm like reflecting on my journey and my past, it's like, of course the number is going to be different. The way that I have shifted my mindset about life has been different recently. Before, my only focus was being the most in shape, the most fit, the leanest I could possibly be. And now it's like, well, I want to be in shape. I want to be fit. I like being muscular. I also want to be able to go out with my friends if my friends are going out. I want to be able to go get Chick-fil-A if that's what I'm in the mood for. So I think it's just so important to consistently remind ourselves that life is all about balance. I just think it's so important to constantly remind yourself that being the most in shape you could ever possibly be does not equal your happiness. So you have to find a balance between the two of being in shape and healthy and fit that works with you and your lifestyle, but also taking care of your mental health as well. And I've shared this so many times on here, like the more I hyper focus on all of that, the less I'm doing outside the gym, and which means I'm not going to be happy because I'm not socializing. So I think like for me, getting on the scale, seeing that number, and yes, it has gone up, but realizing like, okay, my life has changed with it and I'm very, very happy with where my life is. And I'm so proud of my body and all it does for me and how much I am able to lift. So just consistently giving yourself that reminder that being the most lean, the most in shape, the least amount of body fat percentage does not equal your happiness, and just finding a happy balance for you to lead that healthy lifestyle but still do stuff outside the gym. Does that make sense? I don't know. I just feel like I rambled a lot, but I just feel like I needed to share because I've been in a weird place with like my body dysmorphia recently, and I was a little nervous getting on the scale today that was going to continue. But then I was like, you know what? I'm so proud of myself. I'm so proud of the journey I've been through. And while it hasn't always been perfect or beautiful, it's been my journey, and my body naturally has shifted along with it. So I just feel like it's a good friendly reminder. So back from the gym now, I'm gonna rinse off and I kind of get ready for the day. I want to take some pics in a new fit that I got from Happy Soul Sisters, so I'll show you guys that once I'm all ready. Gonna like slap on a little bit of makeup, and then I think I actually may be heading to like Hobby Lobby or something like that and getting some Christmas decorations because we're almost at that time of year. So let's get ready for the day, peeps. But friendly reminder, you are beautiful the way that you are. If your mind has played tricks on you today, you're beautiful the way that you are. Don't ever convince yourself otherwise. We all have good days. We all have bad days, but remind yourself of how much your body does for you. Remind yourself how beautiful you are, even on your worst days. And that will help you get through it. And if you need a reminder, I'm here for you. All dolled up. Literally just like the cutest little like sweat set. I love, been loving this brown recently. My hair's all nice and straight from the hairdresser this morning. And I got my face all did up, a little ready to go. Little brown set I'm gonna throw over like a little like flannel jacket sort of thing over it. Gonna head to like At Home / Hobby Lobby to get some Christmas stuff, take a little bit of pics, and then I'll check back in with you guys. We do a little haul of all the things I got. All right, what a freaking success, besties. So we went to At Home. I got a bunch of stuff in there. I'll show you guys once I got back. Honestly, I'm not going to lie. I was overwhelmed when we got inside At Home because there was so many freaking people. There was so much going on, and there was so much Christmas decorations, and I'm not going to lie. I don't like doing things alone. I just don't like it. I never have. I do not enjoy the feeling of being alone by myself, out into the wild, out shopping alone. I just don't like it, and I was by myself. So I kind of got like just a couple staple things that I knew we would want, but I also really wanted to wait to be with Timmy to get certain things like the topper for the top of our Christmas tree, whether we did a star, we decided to do something different, or like little decorations here or there. I know we need to get a wreath, so things like that I just like wanted to do with him. So I didn't get a bunch of stuff. I just kind of got the things that I know that he would like / kind of like the bare minimum for right now. And then I did just go and take some pics in this cute outfit, and I'm so freaking happy with how they turned out. I always get so awkward and self-conscious when I'm out in public like taking pictures of myself, because people do walk by and there's like a moment where I'm like, hey, so awkward and uncomfortable, and then I'm like, whatever, I don't care, I like my fit, it is what it is. People do stranger things, like if this is what makes me happy, so be it. But I just put some took some pics, so I'm sure they'll be uploaded on Instagram. Maybe I'll pop a few in here as well. But super, super happy with that. Time to head home and kind of like rest. I'm like debating whether I want to stop at like Hobby Lobby on the way home and like look to see if there's more Christmas decorations, but also I'm a little overstimulated, and since it is a Saturday, I think just like everywhere is going to be so busy. So I'm kind of like, do I just wait until Monday when I'm off and everyone else has work and like try this again? So it's kind of what I'm leaning towards and probably what I'm going to do, but we'll see. Alright, so we are back from at home. So I figured I'd give you guys a little haul of everything that I bought. I'm literally gonna do it so briefly because I'm planning on doing like a little like holiday decor tour for one of the days of Vlogmas this year. So I'm just gonna show you some of the things I got from this one, just so you know, and then you'll see it all like decorated and organized when I have it all set up for Vlogmas. So the first thing I got was a little tree skirt. So it's just like this nice, beautiful, fluffy white tree skirt. I got 48 inches because while I was in there, I did some research, and I think our tree is like 6.5 feet. So 48 inches said that should typically fit a 6.5 foot tree. The next thing I got was a little pillow. It says Farm Fresh Christmas trees, cut and carry. Has a little cute little truck on it. I just felt like the cute little patterning that felt like a picnic blanket, warm, cozy, a little bit of different. And then the only other real things I got these ornaments. So I am planning on doing like a red, gold, and kind of like white / silvery vibes for the tree. So I kind of decided to get the ornaments that were going to go along with that. I wanted to get just like basic ball ornaments to start, and then I figured as we have been here for a little bit, and then also as we're going out shopping again, we can get more of like the cutesy little ones, the ones that have a little bit more I don't know, just a little more to them than just like the plastic ornaments. But I figured those were like a staple to at least have. And then the last thing, and my favorite thing, look, it's like a little Charlie Brown Christmas tree. I think it is so freaking cute. It's like little baby Christmas tree. It has little acorns in it. It's in this little sack. So I haven't decided whether we're just gonna put this up literally behind me or on a cute little the table just to frame it, or we can make this a little catch tree and he can really enjoy it. We can put a little present or two under there for him. Not really sure, but this is definitely my favorite thing from the entire haul. But I just wanted to kind of show you guys everything I got. Once again, once everything's laid out for Vlogmas, I will show you guys and kind of take you through where everything's from and all that good stuff. But I am going to wrap up the video here. I'm literally just going to be hanging out here until Timmy gets home, and then we're heading over to my parents for dinner. So nothing more super exciting going on our end. So if you guys like this video, you like this vlog, you like these workouts, please make sure you go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. Y'all already know it supports my channel. If you haven't already, make sure that you subscribe, hit that bell notification so you never miss another video that I post. If you haven't already, make sure you follow me on my Instagram so you can see all the fitness, health, and lifestyle content that I post on there. And I'll catch you guys here next time.